guys.
Hi.
It feels like we haven't done a video together for a while, but I think we have. I think it was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, probably.
No, it was a while ago.
It feels like it's been a while ago.
Grace has been busy.
Yeah, thanks for sticking with us, because I know our uploads have been a bit... Basically, we uploaded a video a few months ago, and it was a Harry Potter video, and it's suddenly blown up, and we've had a lot of comments asking for another one.
And like questions, and more information, and we were like, okay, let's give you guys what you want.
So hit the Harry Potter video.
We're not going to refer to this video as that we were acting in Harry Potter, because we understand now that offended a few people. we said we were acting, we were extras. I saw that as acting, but I can also understand why people would think it also isn't acting. I think it's a reference of opinion, if that makes sense.
Basically, a few people disagreed with us. Bum, bum, bum. Those are the images of the comments.
People disagree, and I was like, what's the bombing?
No. Here are some secrets or information that we think you might not know that we found out when we were in the Harry Potter films.
Yes, experiencing the sets of Harry Potter.
Not necessarily acting in the Harry Potter films, just featuring in the background of Harry Potter movies.
Yeah, we'll say that.
Yeah?
Yes,
That works.
I don't think that can offend anybody. If you know from the other video, I was in the Great Hall scene in The Half-Blood Prince when Harry comes in with a broken nose, and like it's literally like that. So yeah, that was what I was in, and obviously in the Great Hall there's food everywhere and it always looks so amazing, and I think I briefly touched this on the last video, but the food is fake. I hate to say it, but the food is fake. It's plastic, it looks amazing, but it's fake. And they do give you food to eat, and it was apple pie or trifle, but...
The majority of the food's fake then.
Yeah, unless you're eating it, they give you food in your bowl.
Which explains why it always looks so good, because real food wouldn't look that good after filming the scene for how long?
4 days.
And how long was the scene?
It was like, I swear it was like a 30-second scene.
See, that's another secret.
Yeah, another secret, it took like 4 days to film this 30-second scene, which was insane.
You kind of don't realise that, do you, when you're watching a film? You kind of think that, that would just be like, that would take about half a day to film that scene.
Yeah, no, it's actually insane. From what I remember, I think the food near the main cast was maybe real.
Yeah.
But I can't remember, but I know the food in front of me was fake. But it looked good. It looked yummy.
Well, at least the art department were doing their job.
Yeah, they were. They were doing a very good job.
Another one, because there was so many extras involved in this movie.
There was so many. And we were all kids as well. So the extras had their own sort of area. We had like this kind of like, almost like this sort of space that we chilled in. There was our own canteen, there was a wardrobe area, and there was a makeup area.
I don't quite remember it as well as Amelia, and I think it's because I was only doing it for like 2 days and it all became a blur.
There was less extras because you were filming a smaller scene,
yeah,
whereas I filmed the Great Hall scene.
Yeah, exactly. But what I do remember is us all queuing up for our costume.
Yeah.
And there was just like a massive like wardrobe collection of all the school uniforms, obviously get used time and time again. But it was insane. I've never seen so many Harry Potter cloaks and things.
So kind of what you'd do is you'd go into them and it'd be a bit like, from what I remember, like almost like a changing room, like in PE at school or something. You'd have like hooks that you hook your clothes in. Then they would give you the clothes, measure you like to your size and stuff, and give you the clothes. You get changed and then you are in your outfit. I made friends with this guy, and everyone in the photo thought he was Ron sitting next to me. He didn't. He was ginger. But yeah, he was a nice guy, and his outfit was like just a normal outfit, a Gryffindor outfit like I had, except his had
just cash.
Yeah, just cash. Except his had extra long pockets, and the costume lady said, yeah, it's to fit a wand in there, but nobody else's. No one else had those extra long pockets.
How funny.
And there was like a rumour going along that he might have had Ron's or Harry's costume when he was younger.
I would have just lied and been like, yeah, this is Harry's costume.
Because extras don't need the long...
No.
A lot of them, it's usually the main cast that are actually using the wands, whereas we weren't, and we're not going to whip out a wand as much as we'd love to for, like, effect.
Now, this might just be me that was being silly, but I kind of assumed if you're only going to be filming for a few days, you wouldn't have to go to school. You could just take the days off school. But this is not true. You genuinely have to go to classes, which I guess is the right thing to do because there's rules that they have to obey when they're working with kids.
Yeah.
And you're told to bring a certain amount of schoolwork with you, and then you go in these classrooms. You don't know anyone there, and the teacher doesn't know you. And then...
From what I remember, they don't say anything. You just kind of sit down and do your own work.
Yeah, and I didn't actually ask my teachers for any work.
Did you not?
I mean, I may have done, but I did not do it. I remember just, like, doing some like doodling on a piece of paper.
But yeah, so it was kind of crazy because you had this canteen which was amazing. It did breakfast and lunch, and I don't think you had dinner there, but it was really, really good. However, my uncle worked on Harry Potter and he ate in a different canteen, and from what I remember, I think like some of the cast ate in that canteen as well. So basically, I think there was one canteen for the extras, because there was so many extras, and some of maybe the crew. And then I think there was other canteens for like the cast and the crew.
It makes sense.
Smaller, yeah, because I guess if like, you know, Harry Potter was just like, if Daniel Radcliffe was just eating with us, he'd get mobbed, wouldn't he?
Well, he definitely would, yeah.
You guys probably noticed me and Grace keep going from what we remember. I was 11 and Grace was,
oh,
I think you were like 12.
Yeah, something like that.
So,
I think, was I in year 7? So was I 13?
Yeah, so over 10 years ago. So we're trying to remember anything, but we don't want to say exactly, just in case.
For instance, I went to Amelia when we were like discussing this video. I went, can you remember when that person told us that they got searched to make sure they hadn't brought any props out with them, but somehow she managed to steal like some forks or something?
Yeah.
Which are now apparently worth loads of money because they have like the Gryffindor logo on a Hogwarts logo or something like that.
Yeah.
And Amelia was like, yeah, I can remember her saying that.
But I can't remember that happening to me.
I can't remember getting searched, and I was like, me either. So
maybe
we didn't
that's
know
because I was like an innocent 11-year-old.
Or maybe that wasn't true. We don't know.
Yeah.
So take all of it with a pinch of salt, but the majority of the things we are saying we actually do remember.
Yeah.
Another one, which I feel like quite a few people do know, but you might not know, that in the scenes where Hagrid's like really far away and stuff, he was.
Yeah. He was a mask. It was like kind of almost like a big robot mask that got put over someone, and this big suit. Like on the faraway shots, I have no idea why. I remember coming back and not realising it was for the faraway shots, and I was like, Mum, Hagrid's a costume.
Yeah, I was about to say, you saw it, didn't you? I didn't see it.
I literally was like, Mum, Hagrid's a costume, and she was like, no, he's an actor, and like showed me the actor, and I was like, but he was a costume! We found out that it was for the faraway shots, maybe because his costume was so heavy, or I don't know, but it was literally a guy who had this big... Oh, nearly dropped my phone. Big suit on him. And then the last one that I remember is the cast I remember them getting driven around in golf course. I thought...
Golf buggies.
Golf buggy. Golf buggy. I remember thinking Emma Watson had a little baby brother. Which I don't know if she does she?
What? I don't know.
So,
she might have a sibling. That's not the rarest thing.
She was obviously, how old? She might have been like 18 at this point. Maybe a bit younger, older, I don't know.
Why do we state ages when we never remember?
But right, I just remember seeing her going in the golf buggy and holding like this kid who was like 4 years old or 3 years old.
Why did you cradle him in your arms?
He was like sitting on her lap, and she went away in a golf buggy, and I thought, oh, maybe that's her mum and her little baby brother. But no, I remember that really vividly, and they would like go onto set and off set.
I went in a golf buggy.
What?
Yeah, around I think it was the Ministry of Magic set or something, the one with the green emerald tiles. Yeah, it was like someone that obviously worked the show, because I came in early with Uncle Sean, and so I came in, I think, with him super early. So I sat in a golf buggy and got like shown around on the set.
That is so cool.
So hopefully you enjoyed that video. I know it's another Harry Potter video, but you had so many questions that we thought it made sense to answer them.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Maybe we can do another one about our other experiences in TV, like being in adverts, or my experience for acting for CBBC. I don't know.
A reality show?
Have you been in a reality show?
BBC The.
Oh.
I guess it counts. Or it's
definitely, yeah. That time when you were in Love Island.
No. I wish.
She wasn't in Love Island.
Bye-bye, guys. I don't wish. I've got a boyfriend. Bye.